What's the point of winning if you don't spend it? The hottest fashions are available now at the casino store.
You are relentless.
It's all over, I'm afraid. Word from the uncle in Hong Kong. We've got to sell. Too much drama. Your condo should be fine, but...
They know you. Morse Mutual Insurance. I'll do my best.
What the fuck? Oh, my motherfucker!
Shit! Oh, fuck!
We've been compromised. We called in the chopper. Moving, Big Bear. Go, go, go! Go! Get him out of here!
Salutations. Welcome back. They're waiting for you in the lobby. I heard you acquitted yourselves most adroitly.
Bravo, bravo! Well done. Thanks to you all, I now have full ownership of this card house. And Mr. Chang is on a flight heading west.
Things are changing already.
Absolutely.
What are you waiting on, Mr. Connors? If ever there was a celebration in need of champagne, the death of my uncle is it.
Oh, well, very good. Very good.
Come on now. That might be the last bottle of French you get to open. The Trust has a vineyard up north. Stuff tastes like sparkling piss. But they let us put champagne on the label. Now, cheers.
Cheers. Well, I guess that's one of the many cost savings we can look forward to under your ownership.
All in the name of synergy, my dear. You just get me twice the profit from half the outlay, we'll get along fine. But that reminds me. Vincent.
Yes, sir.
We'll no longer require your services.
Huh?
Security is something we're more than capable of handling ourselves.
But...
Given your pass at the desk.
I see. Yes, sir. It was a privilege working with you fine people.
Thank you, Vincent.
Well, you all got a casino to run. Don't wait too long before putting my first check in the post. I hope to see you all on the tables.
Well, the joys of being American-owned. Well, it's not how I hoped things would turn out, but we're still running. Oh, and your condo's still worth something. At least. Well, I've got some work to do.
Very good. Good luck, old friend.
Throwing a party at your penthouse? Speak with guest services and the evidence from last night's debauchery will be cleaned right away.
There's some weird delay going on right now, I swear to God.
No, it's you. It's all you, Pooh.
99 miles per hour, by the way, on that. being very strange.
Is it the
This is a Peach Wii remote with Wii Motion Plus inside that I'm using today.
What?
Not a Beef remote.
Oh. Well, then you answered my question, bro.
I might have to switch to the Beef remote because the Peach is being a piece of poop, really.
That was one heck of a
The one thing we shouldn't do or can't do, that we can mercy rule them if we don't give up a frickin' run.
They did the thing.
Oh, yeah, of course. Oh, yeah, thank you. Holy crap, that's our best pitch, though. I don't understand why that was an exclamation point, though. Oh, boy. Catch it again! No!
She got to slip for that.
Zero effort from damn black hair out there.
Black hair.
Okay, thank you. Wow! That one got the crowd going. That was an incredible catch.
I ain't gonna lie. This would be my reaction. Like, this would be my reaction if I went to a boxing, tournament and I saw somebody like win by a knockout. My reaction would be like this.
Wow! That one got the crowd going. That was an incredible catch.
Tell them that it's human nature.
What am I deserving to do exclamation points right now?
Just stop pressing the button for it.
Okay, Maria, are you gonna swing at something or just stare at it all day? I didn't choke. That's a surprise I didn't choke.
What do you mean by that?
Thank God we gave up that one run, though. Now we're not done. We get to play a whole nother inning instead of mercy ruling. I'm gonna have to replace this Wii remote. Look at this Wii remote. No. This Wii remote's getting replaced mid-game.
I was gonna say, don't you hit start over.
And I switched to my Beef remote. I'm never gonna hear the end of it. Alright, the Beef remote is in the game.
Don't hit start over. You almost did.
Is my sensor bar even plugged in? Oh god, that's even worse. Something's interfering with it. I don't know what. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this!
He froze.
Alright, Toad remote. You're our only hope.
OG. The OGs remember the Toad remote when we wasn't
with
pressing
my
side.
remotes right now, and I don't understand it.
You've probably been banging it too much.
We just got an out, by the way, from that. Sensor bars. Stupid sensor bar. Just stop! Thank you. Stop,
Put some
it's
tape.
rotating on its own.
Put some tape on it.
Oh, boy. We should be getting insta, hits every time. We got her to the point that all she does is exclamation point. I'm being nervous. You get it! Thank God.
You better be lucky
God
on the
he's
seed.
not running any marathon. Holy tits and a half. She's not only doing exclamation points anymore.
I was gonna say, don't swing at that. Go for it. Yep.
There we go. Good
I could be his
contact.
coach. Hey. What's he thinking?
Thank God. She, for whatever reason, didn't feel like just grabbing that as she was right next to her. I still have no idea what's going on with my What an effort. Now we cannot choke a 9-run lead. Surely, right?
What the freak are you choking on? Pause. How you gonna curry? You had one job to catch that sucker. Even though it was a foul ball, so it wouldn't have counted anyway. The fact he still curved it. Come on, bro. Got to do better. He literally said, and
Now
dropped
we cannot
it.
choke a 9-run lead. Surely. Right?
Look, this man said hot potato. Hot potato.
He girded it. He girded it anyway. My team is so worthless.
He got butterfingers.
Just throw a splitter every time. All right, he finally figured it out.
I was gonna Pierre's mole is gonna detect it.
Okay. Okay.
He's got that mole. It's gonna detect it.
Okay, surely. Thank you.
He turned that.
You have a reputation for gurring it, but I appreciate you not.
Well, he has no eyes. How's he supposed to see it?
Once Pierre cranked a homer, though, I was thinking we might be screwed. We might have the biggest upset of all time. See how we're already close to, like, going off the screen, off the chart, with our line?
Mm-hmm.
I want to get up here. Like, your bar will literally go up here. That's where I want to be. That was a good game, though. I haven't played baseball in a long time, and I crushed it. But now we're going to play A.
That girl A. Dang, Lucille! She made the effort to get down.
What blade of grass did that ball touch? And let me personally thank it. I don't like A.
What's wrong with her?
I don't understand what A is. I hate A even more now. Just need to watch it here.
Don't hate the player, hate the game.
Oh yeah, here we go. And I'm off something.
Whoop-on! Whoop-on!
Well, you guys had a crowd go wild moment. The dude made amazing effort to drop it.
It's probably because they're cheering for the other team, Professor. No,
I don't want to play that game anymore.
yes, you do.
I'm not swinging at these 100-mile-an-hour balls.
Gotta do something.
Grandma is apparently throwing here. I don't buy it.
Yoshi gonna teach you a lesson.
Can we do anything other than hit it into the dirt? Nothing but splitters, okay.
Oh, Matt.
Leave it to Matt.
Light skin Matt. You got it?
Never mind.
Chris
Matt,
got
you
it. Everybody hates Chris.
I'm holding.
Shut up!
Oh my God!
Tender defender.
We're 3 games in. I've seen my team exclamation point it 5 times now. I've seen their teams do it 0.
That's good. I think he lost this game. Nah, you ain't gotta start over.
I like
You know what
David.
the freak going on,
I like
Blue?
David. I like playing David a lot.
I look like an out of park.
Start the game with a home run and then shoot yourself.
You suck.
I swung 3 minutes ago. Again.
Be patient. Officer, don't swing at that.
What is my... I don't understand. I think my Wii is broken. I don't look at how irrational my bat movements are.
Just bat through the thing.
You can't expect me to take this game seriously when my Wii remote's not being taken seriously right now.
Oh, y'all can catch that.
I swear on my living grandpa.
Oh my God! What you swear? What you going? Everyone! that thing was hanging in orbit, and we still couldn't get under it. That thing was coming down like a saucer. It was like a little UFO, and everybody was like, "Oh, let's take pictures." I think the sun got in their eyes. That's why they didn't catch it. That is kind of messed
Take
up.
this game seriously when my Wii remote's not being taken seriously right now. Team, I swear on my living...
Look, there's 4 suckers. How the freak did y'all not catch it? And my man in the outfield looking like, is one of you guys going to get close to catch the ball? And not one of them caught it. Freaking Bart picked it up after his breath. Oh my God! Everyone! that thing was hanging in orbit, and we still couldn't get under it. Nope. They got scared. See, he ain't got eyes. He ain't got eyes, and they still got it.
Even after our errors there, we still made it through. I'm proud of my team.
Are you really?
I hate David now. He needs to get a haircut.
He used to call him Long Hair Joe.
And he's sucking the umpire's arm too, clearly. No way that was a strike.
Yes, it was.
Now does he throw a strike or a ball?
Hey! Nah, I couldn't get
Strike at a lot of miles per hour.
Well, look at his back. Why is it shaking like
That
that?
is really thank you for the attempt. Oh yeah. Thank you, infielder, for jumping 6 miles in the air to try to get it. And then no thank you to Condom, who didn't even try to dive for it. Check this man's glasses. They're clearly programmed with some sort of ball-finding device that is making do not swing at anything. Oh yeah, okay. Couldn't just reach up for that, eh?
He can't see. Ooh,
The only thing he swung at was the only throw that wasn't a ball. Catch it again. How about you? Thank you. Well, they have 3 runs now. My team also doesn't know angles. See, this is how I'm used to baseball going, which is why I was really surprised we won the first game almost 10-1. It was 10-3 at the end. But
is he Trojan?
Easily could have been 10-1.
Why did you?
He did not swing that late, by the way.
Foul.
Looked good. Yeah, he loves splitters.
No. Time out! No timeout! No timeout! You gotta make it. You gotta make it till you make it. You gotta make it till you make it. You gotta push it to the limit. Ain't no timeout. No. Time out! Nah, you ain't ready.
Hey, Wii remote disconnected. What are we gonna do about it, game? Nothing.
Sit there and look. Nope, go sit there and look at you. You're gonna be doing this all night.
Another weird. I had to get the feature so I can pause. Home run in the war of that slow ball or whatever he threw, and we switch 5 minutes after it passes us. Not because I swung that, but because something's wrong. Turn off my Wii and turn it back on again. That game is now resetting. Is now on. We're actually in good possession of the game. Maybe, just maybe, my fit of anger and restarting the Wii.
The clock's not starting up.
Why does this sound like diarrhea? I need to fix this now. Now that I've played Mr. Technician, I think I got the Wii working again. I think the Wii remote's fixed too. It looks.
No, it's still doing the thing.
I'm gonna have to stop playing before I put it on.
Gotta calm down. Ah, yes. Look here. Yup. Ah, no, don't be scared. Don't lose your sanity. Got this. See?
Okay, that wasn't out of the park, but it's very close. This is exactly how we started against David last time. First pitch. I shouldn't have hit that. But if they're anything like my teammates, they won't get under it. No. They're not like my teammates that are just dilly-dallying around as the ball's hanging there. They actually get under it. Wow, team, maybe you should take notes. I question myself sometimes. A nice swing at that, though. May I take your hat, sir? May I take your hat, sir? I don't think that's far
I
enough.
love that episode. Patrick, they killed me.
Oh,
He said, you be like this. May I take your answer? I was like, Patrick. You need to know what? That thing was in my face. Why didn't you
I like
swing at it
Maria.
then?
Maria is my favorite.
Oh, really?
She's a like all the rest, right? All right, gave up a run, 2 on the bases, 0 outs. We're doing nothing.
Steve.
They won't swing at anything other than strikes.
Oh, snap. She caught that quick.
They are so good right now. It's unbelievable. I don't know. I try to go from blistering fast to slow to switch up because they won't swing at anything. I'm trying every freaking combination of buttons. Thank you. Now that we're down by 3 runs, at this pace we only have to score. Wait, now we have to catch up 3 plus score another 5 to make up to let them have 5 runs. We need to get 8 runs this inning to catch back up to be on pace. Of course, their players practically teleport under the ball. My players practically glitch out trying to run under the ball.
I can agree. I can agree. No! Dang!
My Wii remote's doing the same again.
It's doing the thing. Why does it swing that thing?
We're done. We're done. We're done. We're done. We're done. That's enough baseball today. We're done.
You did pretty good for the most part. You did pretty good for the most part. Bro, when he kept trying to say time, I was like, time out! I was like, nah, ain't no time out. You ran out. It's like basketball, you get 3 different timeouts.
so many strange experiences that I couldn't just discount what they were saying.
That might be the last bottle of
For their safety, Betty asks the boys to stay by the car while she checks out the garage.
But they let us put champagne on the label. Now,
Cheers. Well, I guess that's one of the many cost savings we can look forward to under your ownership.
All in the name of synergy, my dear. Just give me twice the profit from happy outlay. We'll get along fine. Never mind that. Vincent.
Yes, sir.
We'll no longer require your services. Security is something we're more effective in handling ourselves.
Mom, I'm telling you, we heard him.
Thought I told you to stay by the car.
Yes, sir.
Why would some old geezer break in just to sort some washers?
Thank you, Vincent.
It's a ghost.
Betty can no longer hide the truth.
Don't wait too long before put my first second quote.
Is in their presence.
I explained to them that ghosts were real, but it wasn't something they should be frightened of.
Well, it's not how I hoped
If
things would
something
turn out.
stirs up enough emotion, it's kind of imprinted
Condo's still worth something.
into the world around you.
Well, I've got
So
some to do.
when people see ghosts, they're watching something that happened a long time ago, like an old movie.
My mom told me that so that I would understand that there was no harm that could come to me. He was just there, like almost like a visitor.
Bryn and Dylan are comforted by their mother's explanation. They realize they shouldn't fear something that cannot harm them. Or so they think. The next day, while the boys are exploring the property, Bryn notices something unusual.
There's older house in the back of our house that we use as a storage shed. And it's always been padlocked.
Strange. Grandpa would never leave this unlocked. It was weird because the door was unlocked and it's never unlocked because my grandpa was the only one who really had the key.
Older house in the back of our house that we use as a storage shed. And it's always been padlocked.
Strange. Grandpa would never leave this unlocked. It was weird because the door was unlocked and it's never unlocked because my grandpa was the only one who really had the key. Come on. What? We're not supposed to be in here. Dude, you gotta check this out. Friend, this is where Grandpa keeps his tools. If we break anything, he'll kill us. Don't be a baby. Bryn? Uh-huh. I can see my breath. It's like 70 degrees out. Look.
Our bodies felt completely normal, but something inside our lungs was cold. So the first thing I thought was that there's definitely a spirit in here.
Are available to VIP members in dollars.
Yeah, okay. Let's get out of here. Let's go. Let's go. Well, maybe it was the ghost.
Felt like something was outside with me, like it was taunting me. And I remembered what my mom told me. It's a ghost. Ghosts can't do anything.
What is it, huh? What do you want from us? You know we're not scared of you?
I just kind of felt more empowered than the ghost was. That's why I engaged it.
Why don't you just leave?
Bryn's mother thinks ghosts are harmless. But what if she's wrong? And what if this one has found its latest victim?
I didn't know how to rationalize it. I was just terrified.
Why don't you just leave?
After provoking the paranormal presence, Bryn realizes the entity is much stronger than he ever expected.
And when I spun around, I felt an energy run behind me, and it got really, really cold.
Bryn, what were you doing in Grandpa's shed?
Mom, listen. There's something there, and I'm pretty sure this thing's angry at me. Look, it just dropped this giant branch right on me, and I swear this thing just nearly killed me.
Until this moment, Betty never believed that ghosts could interact with the living.
Having the branch break or locked door be opened made me reevaluate what I thought I knew about ghosts.
And the first thing I thought of was what kind of effect it could have on my children.
Betty worries that her sons are in danger and knows she must take control immediately. Later that night, Betty confides in Bruce.
Are you happy?
What kind of question is that? Of course I'm happy.
Something happened today.
What?
You know how I've been telling you about all those strange things that have been going on around here?
Yeah.
It's happening to Bryn and Dylan, too.
What's happening?
I just don't feel safe here anymore. There's something here. I don't want to risk the boys' safety.
The violence seemed to be growing, and we didn't know how far it was going to go, and we didn't want to find out.
We thought that as much as we loved the house, if things were becoming physical, that it would be better if we moved and took the boys away from that environment.
Don't you want to have a place of our own? Just ours. We've probably saved up enough for a down payment. We could get a place closer to work.
I was driving 45 minutes each way to work every day, and gas was getting incredibly expensive. We decided that it was a good time to move.
I suppose you're right.
Soon after, Betty and her family moved to a newer home in the nearby suburb of Novi, Michigan.
We saved up enough money where we could put a down payment on a house that we could actually own and have it be ours.
Not gonna need this anymore.
It was very different. Everything was new, everything was fresh, nice and clean. We really liked it. We were excited.
It was a clean home, a clean slate. Everything seemed possible.
Little do they know, their dreams will soon be shattered. Just as life is improving for the Johnson family, things take an unexpected turn for the worse.
Shortly after we moved into our new home, I lost my job, and it seemed as though the plan that we had that was coming together wasn't anymore.
With Betty not working, it was up to me to take every bit of work I could get. I'd do whatever I could to bring home more money.
Hey, Bryn, have you seen my pad?
Yeah, it's right there. Hey, you mind if I run along today?
This ain't gonna be no carnival, Bryn. You're gonna get your hands dirty.
How about you let me worry about that?
Go. Yeah, come on.
Let's go.
Go! Get him out of here!
My dad worked a lot, but we still managed to stay close.
On a bad day for plumbing, huh?
We did a lot of driving from house to house. We always got time to talk.
I had him ride with me to my service calls for about 3 or 4 months, and it was fun. I got to know him a little better.
That's it. Good as new.
All right.
Bryn appears to be the primary target of something supernatural.
Bryn. It's just water.
No, that is blood.
Bryn, there is no blood. Just water.
was it?
I couldn't even articulate what was going on. I thought I was going crazy.
Bryn continues to see blood over the next several days.
No matter what kind of liquid I was looking at, it looked like blood.
Bryn's increasingly strange behavior is starting to worry his mother.
What's going on?
On the ride home, he he freaked out. What? Says he saw blood in the lake and earlier when he was washing his hands. Wherever there's water, it's like he sees blood.
My first reaction was the fear that maybe Bryn was doing drugs. He wasn't. My second fear was that something was wrong with him physically.
To ease her fears, Betty takes Bryn to see a doctor.
They ran an MRI, they ran an EKG, and the neurologist confirmed that there was nothing wrong with my brain and that there was no regular brain patterns or tumors or lesions. He didn't know what was causing it.
Besides some obvious stress that I think Bryn's under, he's perfectly fine.
I knew there was something wrong somewhere. Either I was crazy or there really was blood. And those were the only two options. I was trying to see it as a sort of message, like things are going to start getting bad soon.
But instead of getting worse, after several days, the visions mysteriously go away. At last, Bryn is relieved he can finally take a shower and not be haunted by blood covering his body.
And then I felt the curtain move. As though like someone's fingertips were grazing across it.
Dylan, cut it out.
It got so cold. It was hot water and I still felt cold. And I couldn't shake the feeling that there was still someone in there. And I was looking right at it.
Yes, hello. I'm calling about your ad for the retail manager. Is the position still open?
Mom, please come quick.
Yes, the one in today's paper.
Mom, die now. Mom, it has to die now.
I'm gonna have to call you back. What?
Please, just come look.
Bryn believes someone is trying to send him a message.
It said, Juan, Iad. Like someone on the other side of the mirror wrote it for us.
Someone must have written it there before we moved in.
Then why would I have not seen this before?
Did you do this?
What?
Right on the mirror.
No, why would I do that?
I knew that Dylan would never do that to his brothers. He was terrified enough.
Betty begins to feel helpless. She cannot explain the writing on the mirror and can no longer ease her son's fears.
Something was happening to my son that I couldn't protect him from. That's when I began to get angry. I started worrying that maybe the doctors had missed something.
Over the next few weeks, Bryn grows increasingly depressed and withdrawn.
Spent a lot of time in my room because I didn't feel like being around people a lot. But I heard a voice as if it was coming from the room I was in.
What? Hey! Who's there?
When the voice speaks, it's with the same message Bryn had seen on the mirror. With powers of mind and now communication, the entity is growing in strength. It appears to be out to kill.
Whenever I felt second of happiness, it would just rip it away from me and tell me I wasn't worth it. And that I should just end my life. Felt exactly like what had been happening at the farmhouse. I couldn't breathe, that I didn't know what to say to it. This thing really wanted to hurt either me or my family. And it was willing to travel 30 miles to do so.
Still running. Oh, and your condo's still worth something. At least. Well, I've got some work to do.
After coming face to face with the dark figure, Bryn realizes that he is not simply hallucinating. This entity is controlling his mind.
Dylan? Did you see that?
What?
No, it was something black like a shadow.
Where's the cat?
That was it! You just saw it, didn't you? Look, there it is again!
Farmhouse, it was bigger. It didn't scare away when I looked directly at it. As though it wanted me to notice it, wanted me to know that it was there. It was frightening.
Bryn is relieved that his family finally believes him. But he realizes they are dealing with a force of pure evil.
What the hell was that? It was my own personal monster, and it was just taunting me by taunting my family.
There was a presence at that farmhouse.
Betty believes that something from the old farmhouse must have followed them. They decide to call Bruce's mother for answers.
Hi, Mom. Yeah, listen, did anything strange ever happen at the farmhouse? Like, did somebody die?
Bruce learns that a previous resident of the farmhouse was a violent man.
Hey, old man. Isn't it past your bedtime?
One night, the former resident interrupted a party on the property and became involved in a heated argument.
That'll learn you. Stupid old man. Hey!
The young man he struck did not die, but he was blinded in one eye. His girlfriend witnessed the incident. She ran straight to the police and offered to testify against him in court. But fate had its own tragic plan.
The former resident died horribly in a car accident. Broke most of the bones in his body and spent the next 24 hours dying in terrible pain, from what we heard.
Betty and Bruce are convinced that same man is now a ghost, bent on destroying their family.
It felt really, really evil.
Okay, now how do we get rid of it?
I stopped looking for work. Every waking moment, I was on a computer trying to find somebody that could help me.
Betty takes control and scours the internet, desperately seeking advice from paranormal investigators. But many investigators seem to be in it just for the money.
I found a lot of con artists and worse. They just immediately jumped and said, I can make all your problems disappear for X amount of dollars.
The family decides to stick together until Betty can find some help. Bryn and Dylan sleep in the living room.
Most of the activity happened in our rooms, and we were terrified to be in there at night.
Sorry, honey. I didn't mean to scare you.
Even though she cannot control the evil, Betty is trying to fix it. But with no money to spend on investigators, she is reaching a dead end.
I was losing faith in the idea that it couldn't harm me, but my mom reassured me. And so, since it was the only thing I had to go on, I believed it.
Hey, Bryn, if you're gonna go take a shower, let me stand guard outside the door, okay? We should all keep together as much as we can.
I felt something touch me, so I paused for just a second, and that's all it took.
For more, a has invaded the Johnson home. Bent on destroying the eldest child, it has thrown Bryn down the hall.
That's the most terrifying thing I've ever seen in my life. He had marks on his body where something had pushed him.
It wasn't like a normal scratch. It felt like there was like a dirtiness to it almost, like if you get uninfected. But it was fresh. If it can do that, then what else can it do?
Refusing to give up, Betty works tirelessly to find help.
There had to be somebody out there that knew what was going on and knew how to deal with it.
Bryn thought he was going crazy, but then I saw it too. We all did.
No, you're not going crazy, but you have to be honest with me.
Samantha Harris, an investigator with the Michigan Paranormal Research Association, is willing to help.
She just sounded so confident, but at the same time I was thinking, yeah, well, you haven't heard what problems are going on in my house yet.
I see on your website that you do a house cleansing. What exactly is that?
We remove negative energy and spirits and replenish the house with a white light and positive energy.
It's a purification ritual. I'm an ordained minister, and I'll lead you in a prayer.
I'm not a very religious person.
Do you believe in a higher power?
Yes. Yes, I do believe in a higher power.
I believe that performing a house blessing is kind of an obligation.
Samantha seems genuinely caring and concerned. Betty's relieved that help is on the way.
It sounded like it was a very severe case, and I wanted to respond to it as soon as possible.
Later that evening, as Samantha is getting ready for the house blessing, she suddenly feels uneasy.
It felt like something evil was in my house. I saw in the corner of my eye some movement.
The dark figure she sees matches Betty's description of the entity that is menacing her home.
I know what you are!
I'm terrified inside, but I knew I had to assert myself and to stand my ground.
We're gonna help that family, you hear me? You can't scare us off!
In all the years that I had worked on demonic cases, I had never seen one physically appear for us. And it worried me.
The next night, Samantha and her partner Kyle Gask Wilson arrive.
You can just sense the heaviness, the depression, the anger, the hatred that was present.
This is my family, my husband Bruce, my son Dylan, and this is Bryn.
Nice to meet you, Bryn. I'm Kyle. When I met Bryn for the first time, you could really tell that he had a lot of pain inside him. Fear that you could see in his eyes.
The man who lived in the farmhouse before we did. Do you think it's his spirit?
I told Samantha about the man that had lived in the farmhouse before us, the one that had died in the automobile accident.
Ghosts don't follow people around from one place to another. I believe that what we're dealing with here is a separate entity. A demon.
Just hearing that word, a demon, made my skin crawl.
Probably the same demon that influenced that man to act violently.
I think it was very probable that the demonic entity attached itself to the previous homeowner of the farmhouse and then influenced his behavior.
After the man died, the demon began searching for another, someone young and vulnerable. You, being under stress, were easy prey.
I believe when a person challenges an entity, that they become vulnerable.
You know what? I'm scared of you! Why don't you just leave?
I think that challenge provoked it.
That was the moment that it decided that my child was fair game.
That would explain the visions of blood and the voices he hears.
In my experience, human spirits typically don't have that type of power to physically lift people, to claw them. Those were some of the reasons why I thought this case was demonic. I was fearful it would soon move on to demonic possession.
It's clear to me that this demon is out to destroy Bryn. And not just you, Bryn, but your entire family.
Betty feels helpless. Her family is dealing with an entity of pure evil. works. This needs to work.
Did you see that? I think it was the demon trying to tell everyone in the room that no matter what we did, it wasn't going to leave. Here. We thought we knew what we had been dealing with. We didn't.
Now that the demon is present, Betty and her family know they must prepare for a battle with the supernatural.
Bravo! Well done. Thanks to you all, I now have full ownership.
Having received a sign that the demon is present, Samantha prepares her assault on the entity. The power of their will, strong as it might be, would never be strong enough to defeat the demon. They must also use sacred oils, salts, and incense, materials known to drive out evil spirits.
Olive oil is believed to be a symbol of peace, and it's believed to drive out negative energy as well.
Smudging is a traditional purification rite that uses smoke to drive out evil.
I like to use a Native American smudging method in combination with a Christian Catholic ritual, and we also use some South American rituals as well. White sage creates an atmosphere that's not hospitable for a demonic entity.
Using a ceremonial feather, a gift from a Native American shaman, Samantha begins.
As I walked into Bryn's room, I could really feel this heaviness.
Kyle anoints the lintels with olive oil. Above each door and window, he makes a sign of the cross.
As I was in Bryn's room, anointing above the window, a voice came to my right ear. It shot shivers throughout my whole entire arm. I could feel the hair in the back of my neck just go straight up. As I turned around to anoint the other wall, I felt something grab my right arm.
Every portal, Samantha performs a ceremony in Dylan's room.
Salt is believed to act as a barrier to keep a demonic feature from entering the home again.
It spoke to me.
What happened?
In my right ear. It said, "Get out now, plain as day."
Where were you?
Bryn's room. This thing is really powerful. I don't know whether we should be here.
This definitely stirred some fear inside of me, but we promised ourselves that we'll never stop doing a house blessing no matter what happens.
I made a vow to protect this family.
You could feel the entity move from room to room. It was like a cornered animal. You could feel the hatred it felt towards you, and it despised our efforts in trying to remove it.
As the ultimate weapon in their battle against the demon, Samantha brings out a prayer.
This is the warfare prayer. It's all that we have left. We must prove that we are stronger. What do you want me to do? Recite it, lead your family, believe in those words. The strength of your belief is all that matters now. Your mother is going to read a prayer. I want you to repeat the words as she says them, okay?
You have to do this right. To find the inner strength, all I had to do was look at my children.
Heavenly Spirit, I claim the protection of the light. Heavenly Spirit, I claim the protection of the light. For my family, my finances, my home, my soul.
The ability to defeat the demon rests on the power of prayer and the strength of Bryn to resist one final attack. For the Johnson family, gaining control of their lives has come down to one final prayer.
My soul and my body.
Halfway through the prayer, I noticed that Bryn started to act a little strange.
My home, my soul, and my body.
I take a stand against all the workings of darkness.
I felt really sick every time I uttered a word. It felt like I was going to vomit. I take a stand
against all the workings of the darkness.
I could feel it struggling inside of me, almost like an animal in my chest. It was trying to take something with it. And if it
it felt like there was this light that came into the home. It's actually such a beautiful moment. It was very touching to have helped Betty's family.
Can I give you a hug?
The gratitude felt by Betty and her family runs so deep they cannot possibly express it. At last, they are safe.
We've been through hell and back with the family, and so when you change their lives, it's a fantastic feeling.
If we hadn't have found Samantha and her team, I would have lost my family. I don't think that even the strongest family could survive something like that for too long. We were always a family, we were always there for each other, and the love that we have for each other got us through. As the days passed, there was a lightness in the house.
Yo, guys.
We felt more energetic, younger, happier.
Our house felt nicer and felt like I could take deep breaths and feel comfortable.
I stopped hearing those evil voices. I stopped feeling sick. I feel like we are finally back to just being a family.
Called in the chopper. Moving Big Bear. Go, go, go.
It's just the wind, guys. The window's open.
Before this happened, if anyone had asked me if I believed in demons, I would have had to say, But now I'm thoroughly convinced that had to have been.
It's kind of like a tick or a parasite. The longer you let a demonic entity reside in your life and in your home, the harder it is to get rid of it.
Because of this whole experience, we know that we can rely on each other. What I want from my family now is the same thing that I've always wanted from my family. I want my children to be happy, to be successful human beings. I want us to always love each other. My dream for my family has never changed. But now I think it has a chance of becoming reality.
Their dream house is the dream of a lifetime. But there's a reason it's such a bargain.
Tell us who you are. That was the worst thing we could have expected it to say.
What they don't know will hurt them.
Then I knew there is such thing as ghosts and demons. We had to have help, or we might not survive.
In America, there is real evil. In the summer of 2001, Terry and Blake Van Landingham find the perfect house for their large family in their hometown of Wynne, Arkansas.
I can't believe we did this.
Terry is relieved to find such a nice home in their price range and in a good neighborhood.
It's just so big, and it was old, and it was right in the heart of Wynne. Well, we jumped on it. It was a great buy. My husband worked really, really hard. He drove a truck, which kept him away from home a lot.
You're gonna have to take more routes. Be gone more.
I worked in a law office. I also taught dance part-time.
8-year-old Ethan is Terry and Blake's youngest child. Ethan looks up to his more outgoing sisters. shares a room with her older sister, Brianna.
Heather and Brianna had the most awesome room of the house. It was like an apartment over the garage, and they loved it.
I fell in love with the house because we just had so much room. We could do anything we wanted to and not get in anybody's way.
Isn't it wonderful?
But Brianna's excitement quickly turns to apprehension.
I don't know. It doesn't feel right.
Brianna felt like something was watching her.
There was just something about the house that she was uneasy about.
Sorry.
I told her, it'll be all right. It's just a new house. You know, you got to get used to it.
Terry when she discovers that photos of the children have been turned around.
And I thought, who would do that? That is crazy.
Terry thinks one of the children moved the photos as a prank.
They would be all flat down. And the ones on the wall would be turned backwards. And I questioned everyone in the house. Are you turning the pictures around? And the girls then said, our pictures are turned backwards upstairs too. There were no explanations for that.
Months later, Heather and Brianna have another experience that defies explanation.
Hey, Heather, have you seen my hairbrush? No, you can use mine. I think it's on faster.
Whenever Ethan can't sleep,
Ethan?
he comes upstairs to stay with his sisters.
We heard this falling down the stairs. We were afraid that it was Ethan. We ran out the door expecting to see Ethan down there. And there was absolutely nothing there. We told my mom and dad about it the next morning.
Mom, we heard some noises last night, like someone falling down the stairs.
You heard noises?
Yeah, but then when we went to go check, there was no one there.
Things are changing already.
Blake, could you please check the steps for the girls?
Never there was a celebration.
I'll take a look at it when I get home. I gotta go.
I don't think they really believed us.
Seriously?
Terry thinks the noises are just the house settling.
And I would just reassure them that there was always going to be noises and a house is going to creak because it's old.
For the next month, nothing unusual happens in the house. Then, one afternoon, the girls return from school to find their bedroom in a shocking state of disarray.
Why would anybody do this? Mom, who was in our room today?
Well, you all got a casino to run. Don't wait too long
Girls,
before
clean this mess up.
Mom, we did not do this. Someone was in our room today.
Nobody was in your room today. Now, please have it cleaned up before dinner.
But we didn't do this.
Still running. Oh, and your condo's still worth something. At least. Well, I've got some work to do.
Very good. Good luck.
Heather and Brianna for the wind in the room or the floating trash.
The only thing that I could think of was ghosts.
Mom, you won't believe it.
What?
I think we have a ghost.
Brianna, it's an old house. You're going to hear noises.
These weren't just noises. A piece of trash floated in the air. I saw it too.
Brianna is dramatic. She is my little drama queen. I always felt like maybe she was stretching the truth just a little bit.
Brianna, don't you have play rehearsal?
Over the next several months, Heather and Brianna continue to have strange experiences in the house. They have no idea. This is just the beginning of a series of events that will tear their family apart. Teenage sisters, Heather and Brianna Van Landingham, believe a ghost is responsible for strange sounds, objects moving, and even levitating in their home. But nothing has prepared them for what happens next.
I had gone upstairs to get dressed for church, and I saw Brianna standing in the bathroom brushing her hair.
Hey, Bri. What do you think? The blue one or the green one?
And I carried on probably about a 20-minute conversation with her while I was picking out my clothes and getting dressed.
Well, I'm gonna go put this on. I'll meet you downstairs.
Bye, Heather. I love you.
That was really weird to me, because why would she tell me she loved me if she was just gonna see me in a minute?
Bye. Love you too. How'd you get down here before me? What do you mean?
I was freaked out.
That bathroom. I've been down here the whole time.
My mom assured me that there was no possible way that I had talked to Brianna upstairs in the bathroom, because she the whole time I was upstairs.
You couldn't have seen her.
When I thought about it, I never saw her face. I was truly terrified at that point, because I just had a conversation with my sister, and it turns out that there was no way that that was my sister. I had no idea what it was or who it was.
It's all over, I'm afraid.
My biggest issue was trying to get someone to believe me. It wasn't my imagination. I know what happened.
A few nights later, the entire family will become convinced that they are not alone.
And we all just stopped and just looked. Like, oh my gosh.
Very good. But their strange evening is far from over.
It sounded like a body being thrown down the staircase.
See, I told you there was something in this house.
Yeah, that was strange. We all knew that there was something that was not right in the house. I was calling Blake every day, saying there is something in our house.
Hello? explanation for everything. We'll talk about it when I get home. I love you.
When you're out on the road and your wife's calling you up and she's telling you that these crazy things are happening at home, you get this gigantic helpless feeling.
Your man needs to be there, and he wasn't.
The following week, on her way home from shopping, Terry spots a friend of Brianna's walking out of the garage.
What's Mia doing? Strange. And we thought that was odd. There's nothing in the garage other than the vehicles. And I couldn't understand why she did that. We go in, everyone's in the den, they're watching TV. Mia, what were you doing outside?
I never went outside.
But I just saw you come out of the garage.
No one's been outside.
We never saw her face again.
But if it wasn't her.
Terry now believes Heather's account of seeing Brianna in the upstairs bathroom, while Brianna was actually downstairs. But Heather never saw her sister's face.
Here is another time that presented itself, and it's
an entity is taking the form of friends and family. For what purpose? Terry has no idea.
That is very scary, because then you're like, okay, are you going to go up and start touching people to make sure that that's them?
3 days later, Brianna is getting ready for a dance recital. Before Brianna has to leave, so she watches television to settle her nerves. Unaware, she's being watched.
Had such force that it left marks on her body.
There was no way Brianna could have made those marks herself. My dad's own hand couldn't even leave fingerprint marks that far apart.
Start seeing your child marked up as a dad, you have this feeling of helplessness. What can I do to defend my children against something like this? I think this was the stone that finally made me realize that, yes, there is something going on here. And it is beyond me.
Blake and Terry move Brianna downstairs. Heather insists on staying in the room.
Are you sure you want to stay up here by yourself?
Don't worry about it. I personally felt like Brianna was the attention. It was drawn to her. It fed off of her. So I wouldn't have any issues staying in that room.
3 days after Brianna is attacked, Heather is in the upstairs bedroom, alone.
Heather, turn the music down, honey. Heather.
the music down a little bit, okay? Sure, Mom.
Several days after an entity attacks her sister Brianna in their bedroom, Heather Van Landingham is alone in the room. She believes the paranormal activity in the home is focused on Brianna, not her.
She was just looking at me. It was weird because I never felt uncomfortable or threatened by her. She was trying to let someone know that she had either fallen or been pushed down the stairs.
Terry calls her sister,
Hi, Pat.
who has lived in Wynn a long time, and asks her if she ever heard about anything unusual happening in the house.
Maybe somebody falling down the stairs or fire?
Did someone die falling down the stairs in this house?
When did you see this, Wes?
Terry learns that in the 1950s, the upstairs bedroom had been rented out as a sort of boarding house.
Do you know anything other than that?
There was, however, no record of anyone dying there.
Things are changing already.
Absolutely. What are you waiting on, son? If ever there was a celebration in need of champagne.
Everything calmed down for a week, but things still went missing. Pictures were still knocked over.
Ethan avoids the brunt of the paranormal activity until one afternoon, after school, he goes to the upstairs bedroom looking for Heather.
He came barreling down the stairs, and he said, Mom, I just had a bat thrown at me upstairs.
Terry believes Heather should not stay in the upstairs bedroom alone.
I never wanted to move out of my room. No matter what, I still loved the space of that room. Anytime I was up there alone, nothing had attacked me or physically touched me.
The entire family is frightened of the entity in their home, but moving is not an option.
It was a hardship to even consider moving financially. We didn't have anything saved, didn't know how we could just up and just leave. We were going to pray, because I think that's the only way that we're going to get rid of it.
Let's hold hands. I gathered my family together just before I left going out on the road. And I prayed for God to deliver these things from our home. Asking protection on my family while I was gone.
Lord, we know that you are the one in charge, but we need your help. Because whatever's going on here is totally out of our control. Please bless his family, Lord.
The family prays daily for help, but the paranormal activity continues.
We were getting weary. It was really a test of our faith, because we had been praying every day for so long for something good, and it never happened.
Several weeks later,
Come check
the
out the new
family's
vehicle on the
nightmare
podium.
takes a much darker turn.
On the lucky wheel.
Brianna goes up to the bedroom to retrieve some of her belongings.
anything that you can. Unlock the door. To get to your child when they're screaming. Candace gonna open up the door. Silent. There's nothing coming from the room.
Terry has no idea what she'll find behind the bedroom door. For more A Haunting, go to DestinationAmerica.com. Terry Van Landingham struggles to free her daughter from the grip of a violent entity.
Oh, honey. I can't even describe her horror.
Honey, what happened? It was a shadow. And it smothered me.
Oh. She said he was just a black mass. And he was as tall as the ceiling and had no face.
All right, come on. Let's get out of here.
I made the decision for her. She was not staying there anymore.
Terry and Blake send Brianna to live with family in town.
Come on. It's not like I won't see you again.
I would get her in the mornings, bring her home. She would change her clothes and go to school. But she didn't spend the night at our house anymore.
Search leads Terry to the Central Arkansas Society for Paranormal Research, or CASPER. She speaks to the director, Karen Schillings.
As a ghost hunter, my quest is to provide people with irrefutable evidence that
Family credible. She decides to bring her entire team in the following week and conduct a full investigation. The paranormal experts will attempt to document the entity's presence using cameras and electromagnetic field detectors. A psychic is also on the team.
when we put a compass in the front room, it spun in circles.
Well, what do you think?
Look. The psychic that was with me said that most likely that indicated that we were standing within a portal to another dimension. One of the reasons the Van Landingham home could have been haunted is simply because of the location. Some areas are natural portals, and spirits can come and go easily through these portals.
Paranormal experts believe naturally occurring electromagnetic fields can create doorways or portals where spirits can enter the physical world. Even spirits who, in life, had no connection to the location.
When we heard about a portal, we were horrified, but at the same time, it gave us security knowing that there really are that many spirits in our home and that we weren't just going crazy.
I thought, how are we going to survive this? If it's full of entities, what are we going to do?
In the upstairs bedroom, Karen and the investigators conduct an electronic voice phenomena, EVP session. They hope to capture the voice of at least one entity on tape.
Why are you here?
What do you want with these people?
Leave us alone. Leave us alone. Leave us alone. I am not leaving.
We were all too stunned to say anything. We didn't know exactly. And then it became apparent that it wasn't her voice.
I am not leaving.
After a few seconds, I realized that she was actually channeling a spirit. It was very startling. It just, as quickly as it happened, it was over.
What happened?
Are you okay? The message was that no matter what, this thing was not leaving.
Karen ends the investigation. It will take at least a week to process the audio and video recordings. The next night, Blake feels the need to conduct his own investigation.
There's things that hasn't been answered, man. I still got to have some answers.
Blake sets up a camera in the upstairs bedroom. He plans to spend the night in Brianna's old bed and capture any strange activity on video.
Slammed very hard. I got up and went over and checked.
The next morning, Blake reviews the tape with his family.
The Diamond Casino and Resort presents a brand new car available to win today.
A face. All of a sudden, there's a partial face with a cat eye. You can see part of the bridge at the nose, a little bit of hair hanging down on the forehead. It looks demonic.
There's something else. I couldn't hear it at the time. You have to crank the sound up.
Release my child from evil. Release my child from evil.
And she keeps repeating evil like a broken record.
Blake Van Landingham finds the proof he is looking for.
I just thought, oh my goodness, you know, what I'm thinking I'm dealing with is real.
After his family is terrorized by something he cannot see or understand, Blake Van Landingham conducts his own paranormal investigation.
There's no doubt I've got something in my house. I've never seen anything like it and hope to never meet anything like it personally.
A few days later, paranormal investigator Karen Schillings returns with her findings.
I've got something I really need you guys to hear.
Her team has amplified the recordings they made in the upstairs bedroom. Using filters, they are able to isolate what sounds like voices.
We picked up a lot of interesting EVPs. Here.
You can hear someone say, "We hate you. We want you out of here. Get out of our house.
Tell us who you are."
That was just the worst thing that we could
tells Terry she has no power to make the entity or entities leave.
I advised Terry and her family to call up their clergyman and have the house blessed.
3 nights later, their pastor arrives to bless the home.
It's hard to go to your pastor and tell him you've got evil things in your house. But we thought that if he came and prayed, that would help remove this bad spirit from our house.
Lord God Almighty, we come before you to rid this home of the evil forces occupying it. We know only you have the power to bring light to this darkness and to restore peace to this family.
There was a rush of cold wind. It's like a breeze around us. I felt it was the evil entities just encircling us, just taunting us.
I was trembling.
They know you're there. Look out for more guards on the way.
In that room. I just kept my head down and my eyes closed because I was afraid that I was going to see something, and I didn't want to see it.
I knew that this prayer was not working. We were saddened by that because we really had hoped that that was going to drive it away.
Later that night, the family hopes and prays for restful sleep.
I heard something come into my room. Ethan would come into my room on many occasions and sleep with me because he just never felt comfortable in his own home. I felt something crawl over my feet and just ease under the covers like Ethan always did. And I rolled over. You could see where the covers were raised and there was an indentation in the bed, but there was nothing laying there. I was beyond scared. I couldn't move. I couldn't yell. I was afraid it was going to hurt me.
Lord Jesus, please make it go away.
I just kept praying that it would go away, and I never slept in that room again.
The other children were so petrified that Heather did not sleep upstairs. She slept in the den. Ethan no longer slept in his room at all. We should have left, but you put a lot of money into your home and you think that you're going to be there forever, and that's your dream house, and you're still hoping, you're just still really hoping that you're going to get to enjoy that house like it used to be.
A few days later, Karen Schillings, the paranormal expert, returns alone to investigate. Karen believes the entity is not attached to a particular person, but resides in the house. To test that theory, she asks Terry if she may spend the night alone in the upstairs bedroom.
I did this despite the danger that I might face because I really wanted to capture something undeniable on tape. I could feel it before I saw it. And then I realized that I was nose to nose with this thing. It was horrifying.
Paranormal investigator Karen Schillings comes face to face with a dark entity taunting the Van Landingham family.
I realized that where I
was staring should have been a face, but it was just a black hole with a swirling mist in it. It felt horrible. I felt like I was smothering in it, and it was prickling me.
Karen cannot move.
Whatever it was emitting, I was caught up in it, and I commanded it to leave over and over again.
Commanded you.
And it didn't seem to have any effect on it. And finally, I felt the thing lift off me.
Karen believes the Van Landingham family has seen this entity several times.
There were multiple occasions where the girls and family members saw this thing. It would be dressed like their friend, it'd be dressed like their relative, and it would have the same type of hair, but they never saw its face. It was something that had no face. I think that it's a demon maybe manifesting itself into someone else. I just don't think it wants to show itself. That's the whole purpose of not being able to see a face, is it just doesn't want to show itself.
The next morning, Karen tells Terry about her experience.
This thing is very, very evil. And it's really strong. And it wants to stay here.
I've come to the conclusion that there's not much that you can do, or anything really, to make the entities leave.
And the camcorder shut off. I got nothing on tape. What am I supposed to do? I suggest you leave. And pray to God this thing stays behind.
She was more than convinced that we needed to leave. It brought such sorrow for us to think that we may not have any other alternative but to leave.
For the family, there is no doubt they must move away. But finding a new home will take time. Terry no longer allows the girls to go up to the bedroom alone. But a few weeks later, Heather goes upstairs by herself to get clothes for school.
I had gotten more comfortable just going up to the room to grab things by myself without needing my mom or dad. I just felt this cold gust of air come from my bathroom, and I was terrified to look.
Fearing for their lives, the Van Landinghams finally give up their dream house.
This was a house that everybody felt love in. We entertained a lot. And all of our children's friends were welcome. They loved being there, and it came to nothing. Nobody wanted to come anymore. Not even us.
They pack up everything in just 3 days and move out.
The stress, the fatigue, the trying to keep the family together, it all takes a toll on you. We rented a home from a family member that had several rental properties. Even though the house was very, very small, at that point we didn't care.
2 days after leaving the house, Terry and Heather returned to look for a phone charger left behind.
Is it in there? Oh, for goodness sakes, Heather, where in the world is it? Find it. Find
it. And Heather and I looked at each other and we ran out of that house as fast as we could.
And with that, the entity reclaims the house as its own.
It robbed all of us of the little childhood that we had left. stairs and the staircase blocked off. It is not used. You can go by the house and the bathroom light will be on upstairs.
Things are changing already?
I know there's still something in that house.
Between what surface did I get squished between if I'm in the middle of the air? Them little flappy things. So much fucking fun playing Mario Kart today. Don't wait too long before putting my first step in the boat. I hope to see you all. What's up, guys? Yes, it is your question. Yes, I want to say happy 4th of July. First of all, welcome back to another episode of the Good Old Skylock React. This is going to be uploaded a little bit later today. I didn't even know it was daytime, but I'm recording this during the daytime. It's probably going to be published at night. That way we don't miss no fireworks. And there's no fireworks playing. There still might be fireworks in the background. But anyway, y'all, you're checking out Spencer, and we're watching. Still trying to beat Mario Kart Mirror Mode. This is Dr. Reaction, y'all. Link is in the description in case y'all want to check this out for yourself.
I was feeling some Mario Kart Wii today. I am attempting to get first place on Mirror Rainbow Road, which I have yet to do. And we race with Beef Boss on the... Well, okay, so I got sidetracked last time we played, and I picked the Dolphin Dasher because we had just unlocked it. But I should probably stick to Old Reliable, which is the mock bike. I do want to give another quick reminder before I get racing here. My custom Wii remote, the Beef remote, that has Beef Motion inside, which is motion acceleration, or Motion Plus, are available for pre-order right now. The first time they came out, they sold out pretty quickly, so I did another 950. They're available right now. So if you're watching this video when it's rather new, they are available. The link will be in the description to buy one if you want one. And they're available signed or unsigned. Now I'm going to go ahead and start slowly. Last time I played Mario Kart, I felt like my game's frame rate was that of Koopa. Today it seems a little bit better, so I'm going to have to refrain from using that excuse again. I just almost hit him, actually. Okay, that was not a good move. I need something. I need something more than a bomb. That was the weakest throw I've ever seen, Beef Boss.
Move this man!
Yeah, that was driving. That is such a stupid situation when you have to just slowly back up. Nah, man, I'm just not happy with this so far.
What's wrong with it? Let me check my graphics real quick.
Keep on putting bananas exactly where I'm gonna go.
My bad, I had to take...
Honestly, this race was going fine until just recently. I feel like my Wii remote's just slow. I don't know. We're not driving well at all. Those bananas.
Okay, there we go.
I feel like I'm driving on ice. My steering is delayed. I feel like I'm driving on ice. Steering is delayed.
Like, how did he... That's some crazy bug. Oh my! How did he get up there on air?
We're driving so terribly. I don't know. I don't blame myself. I don't blame myself one bit. Either my game or my Wii is screwing me.
Nah, you just driving like hot water pool,
Yeah, they're already freaking finishing. I'm in 11th.
That's good.
I'm in 11th. I'm somehow not in the last because somehow Bowser is having meatball day ever too. Honestly, no. We're not starting with 11th place on the first freaking race.
Hey, listen, you can be in last place and you can get all first and still get first.
It's something still really wonky about my driving. It is like there's a little bit more latency than I'm used to, which gives the effect of driving ice because my steering is so delayed. Okay, I've been cruising in first place for a hot minute now, so I'm waiting for this to go crashing and burning. I've been driving very well, and yet I still have no separation. Waluigi or Bowser, they're on still.
Avoid the caterpillar or whatever those
things are called. Super on my ass. Like, I hear them up my somehow. Bye-bye. He's freaking passing us. And then you do a fantastic turn right there to give him the easy lead. Then we throw that behind us, even though I wanted it in front. Crap! Well, there goes my protection bananas. Alright, do that. Oh, no, I meant to throw that. Alright, we need our best driving ever right here.
Hey, you can make a
Of course, we don't get that box. We might not get this win out of our... But... Ooh.
No, you might.
Oh. Is it? Oh. Oh, my God!
You won. Yeah, you got it.
I can't believe it. I can't believe I actually got in front of Bowser right there at the end. Moonview Highway is usually an easier win because the CPUs love to run into cars.
Yeah, low key.
As long as I don't.
Oh, you messed it up.
When we run into cars, I should be good. Yeah, usually at this point I'm ready at first. Alright, never mind.
Wait! What happened to Bowser?
Do that. Or run into cars, I should be good.
Look at Bowser.
Usually at this point I'm...
Poor Bowser! Look at his wheel! Look at his wheel! Yo! It's too early for this! It's too early for the tears, man. Come on.
Already in first.
It is way too early for the tears.
Usually the only way I lose on this race is if I get past it the last minute. Of course. Right when I'm coming around the corner, the other cars are too. Why are we driving so slow? Oh my God! I do not drive this bad. I'm gonna end up in 8th on Rainbow frickin' Road. Highway. Nope. I don't even care that I just got first in the first race.
What is that?
Beef Boss is acting up. He's down bad. That's why we're driving so freaking bad. No. Avoided going off the edge. Beef Boss is acting up. He's down bad. That's why we're driving so bad.
He had a double combo. Look. He had a double combo.
No.
How did it go? Oh my God, the tears. Oh, the tears. Get it together. Stop having pink in the eye. There we go. Let me come back to my senses. We all about to start crying for real. Like, I'm about to start having beads of tears run down my face. My eyes been watering. It's only 5 minutes in. I'm trying to figure out the trajectory of this. Because I'm not understanding the severity of this whole situation. This man got hit by a caterpillar. God yeets from freaking donkey cracks.
Avoided going off the edge, but instead got hit by everything else.
It's lagging. I'm sorry. It's lagging. There's nothing I can do. My video is lagging.
That would have been my freaking bullet. character takes the jump sideways somehow, and your boost is just throwing you off the freaking path.
You should do it again. That poor back.
Mario freaking hog head. Someone's a little and deserves to get slapped.
Good God! He got a double whammy. Ran into a box and got struck by
disastrous. Well, we're quitting again.
That's good.
Look at our lead right now. We actually have a sizable lead.
Watch something come hit him. Something's about to come jack him up. I already know it.
Let's see how this pans out. Oh,
yeah, there it is.
I meant to hold the stupid shell, not throw it to nothing. We're throwing.
Bro, just don't
in
get
usual fashion. Matt is always the Sphinx in this freaking map.
How you gonna miss those?
I'm throwing.
Yeah.
I'm throwing the freaking game.
Just don't get blue shells.
That time I actually did that right. I meant to freaking trick. I'm not shaking my Wii remote and steering wheel for nothing.
Silly rabbit. Tricks are for kids.
Turn.
Goodness.
Don't know where this
That man took an unintentional shortcut.
Hey, we took some sort of jank shortcut that hits a palm tree. Yeah, this was stupid. This was stupid. This was super. How does that red shell? I come out of the woodworks, and that red shell's waiting for me.
At least that blue shell wasn't.
Oh!
Professor, get it together.
How did he hit that wall? I don't get it. How can I choke so bad?
I was gonna say, take that shortcut.
I meant to do that sooner or later.
Ooh.
Well,
still got
it's not terrible. Whatever. It still wasn't great. I'm starting to think this steering wheel is screwing me up. Sight Allah! Okay, someone's got to get this freaking storm cloud that isn't me.
What the freak? Why was John Wick and Weird Al on the face of the Times Square?
Take it like a little bit.
Might want to.
Didn't need that either. But freaking.
Oh, he just got it.
Bye bye. Yeah. Bye bye from 7.
Bro, everybody driving like trash. Look at me. Everybody driving like trash. I'm hitting something.
Somehow didn't get smushed.
Ooh, nice. You avoided it.
Why do I feel like this map is 17 times more difficult today? How did I get second? I don't know.
That's good.
Not nice. Nice wall.
I was gonna say, use that dang bullet. Ooh.
Nice wall again. Why don't we introduce our front tire to every wall, Beats Boss?
Hey, do it again. Maybe you have better odds.
I actually hit someone.
You failed. You hit something.
Sound like Donkey Kong.
No, he doesn't. He said, ooh. DK don't sound nothing close to that.
I actually hit someone. Whatever. Sound like Donkey Kong. I hit every ball.
How did you do that,
We
boy?
barely made that jump.
No, it didn't look like it. That was messed up. He didn't even get to land. He got knocked out of bounds. Poor Professor. Oh, if he got smushed, I would have started crying.
Oh, I was gonna be so pissed at Yoshi if he took that box.
At least you got a star. You get to get 7th instead of like
7th.
12th.
7th is what we'll take from that. What did Wario get?
10.
Worse than me, so it's a game still. Theoretically, first place in Rainbow. I just cannot see Rainbow Road going well at all with how crappy every single race has gone so far.
Hey, listen, Professor, you can do it. That red shell.
At least that red shell can't.
Wait, hold on. Because it froze for a second. I could have sworn that red shell was still following him.
Every single race has gone so far. I'm somehow in first. for long. Well, at least that...
It's following him! It's following him! He fell off the cliff, and it's still following.
Not for long. Well, at least that red shell can't get me.
It was trying to! It followed him off the cliff! Bro, that's freaked up. Those red shells are a freaking menace. Why would you?
I love it. We turn so lackadaisically, and then suddenly we just take it.
Stop drifting on those.
I was ready. I was ready to just shut my mouth because we were going over the edge again.
Oh, that's not the bullet you want. Unless you know how to time it right. Oh, okay, you're doing somewhat good.
There's just no way. No, we didn't want that.
Evidently not.
No,
Professor. Aim for the
Let's
track.
avoid the track. The last thing we want to do is land a jump. This game's broken.
Nah, I think he likes this game. That's good. That's good.
Welcome back. Still waiting for you in the lobby. I heard you were quitting, so...
Why is he driving off the track on purpose?
Well done. Thanks to you all, I now have...
Are you sure you want to quit, Professor? I mean, I thought you were doing a good job. What do you think?
Things are changing already.
Looked like he was having a good time. What do y'all think?
Wait, no, Mr. Connor. If ever there was a
Yep,
celebration...
he had a good time.
Here's my issue right now with this game.
Come on now. That might be the last
The driving, it's like...
has a vineyard up north.
There's something just not right.
But they let us put champagne
This
on the
situation.
label.
Have you ever drove a car and tried to turn on ice? Right? It's icy or it's slippery, and you can't turn right away, right? Like you try to turn and maybe your car keeps on going straight, so you turn harder to finally get your car to turn. That's what it's like driving in Mario Kart right now. So I turn harder, and finally, suddenly, I just like catch an edge, and I'm taking a 90-degree turn to places I don't want to go. Then I'm hard lefting to go back. Then I'm hard right, and then eventually I just fall off, go on the fish tank, bro. Yeah, do whatever. Just whatever I don't want to do is what I do. How did I even...
It sounds like you trying to hydroplane then drive.
I wasn't even holding the button.
You trying to hydroplane, of course you're not going to make the turn you want.
Of course, stuck between a frickin' brickery on a frickin' banana.
Not what it was.
Oh, and your condo's still worth something.
I was going to say, why don't you just go around it?
The last lap is my failure. Everything goes smoothly until the last lap.
All right, put that on yourself, and then it's going to happen. If you keep saying you're going to do good, then you're going to do good. But if you want to keep saying that bad things going to happen, something bad's going to happen.
Of course, someone puts a box there.
Oh, speed it up, Professor. Come on, let's go, come on. See, he's about to get first.
Of course, someone throws a blue!
Or at least you can get your box. Oh, no. He's not even there in position for a box.
Beat Boss still doesn't want to do a trick. Beat Boss is still freaking on a strike from tricks. I'm still in first somehow, but someone pulls a red shell, and then I get past, and Princess Peach. And I actually get third because Yoshi's a green little iguana.
Iguana?
I'm keeping this mushroom. This mushroom can get me out of a blue shell.
I tried that. It didn't work for me. Evidently, I didn't do it right.
Mario Kart. I know how to use this. It won't get me out of a red shell, though, I don't think.
Nope. You got a trick shot of red shell.
More devastating.
No, you got a pretty favorable lead. Oh, watch the...
Ah, come on. I'm using it. Oh my god, I'm glad that... Whatever. But it doesn't matter. I just freaking ran into the wall and got completely stopped.
Nice. Yo, Peach behind you. Okay.
I don't think so.
Get a box. Oh, for something juicy. Red shell? Okay, that's juicy. Watch the car.
No! Alright, it's fine. You gotta get her. You gotta get her shell. Okay, it doesn't matter. She hit a bus.
Hey, you hit that.
Hit a wall.
Oh, no! No! Oh, I'm sorry, Professor. Sorry,
there's no point to even
Professor,
trying to-
watch out for the ball.
Of course it didn't blow up. It blew up like right where I was.
Why did you drive straight into it?
I'm so stuck in the mud, it doesn't matter if I try to avoid the stupid Bowser balls. Man, bullets are nice.
He caught up
Wish
with
I
the
could
bullet
give
in the waves. You can tell. Oh, he lost a big mushroom.
8. Wish I could not get a freaking 8
squid. Bruh.
How about you?
What?
How did I not get that box?
Nope.
How did I just get crushed in air? Between what surface did I get squished between if I'm in the middle of the air? How did I not get that box? How did I just get crushed in air? Between what surface did I get squished between if I'm in the middle of the air?
Them little flappy things. I'm glad he's having a fun.
What I was really hoping to break is my Wii steering wheel because I'm blaming this piece. I'm done. I'm done with the steering wheel. But this Wii steering wheel is indestructible. I damaged my floor. My hardwood floor. I damaged. My plastic Wii remote or my plastic Wii steering wheel unscathed. There's nothing wrong with it. A little crack maybe. Yeah, there's a little hairline crack. But like it's still like this thing's still structural. I'm pretty sure this Wii steering wheel could hold up a house. See, now it's weird. It's weird just using my bare Wii remote, and we're still driving like a steering wheel. Who are we saying bye-bye to? The guy passing us, Beat Boss? It's not how it works.
I mean, y'all just did pass him on. That's all I gotta say.
This game is just a delight today. I would have never guessed in a million years that...
Wow. Shut up! That's what I was saying. You might want to use that.
I would have guessed, or I could have guessed it was going to go bad. I could have never guessed it was going to be this freaking horrific today.
Do a trick, move. It's not that difficult.
A star. Stars are practically worthless, unless you want to drive in the sand, which is actually kind of worth it to me. And I still, I come out of the star and go,
No!
I don't even get the privilege of using those 3 mushrooms, any of them. Mr. Frickin' Shower Not Grower comes right out when I drive right by. Stop! How do I keep on getting stars? All I Hold on. How? I gotta stop being so... Never mind. I was trying to tell myself I gotta stop being so pessimistic and actually give it a shot. No, absolutely not. I was right. I was right to be pessimistic. I should be the most pessimistic mother in the world right now because if something can go wrong, it will go wrong.
I smell cat.
I was shaking my Wii remote. That means trick. Shaking my Wii remote. That means trick. But I guess.
Yes. Yes. What would you guess?
I guess not.
That Kretch shell. At least you avoided the blue shell.
Blue shell. That should be worth something.
There's your trick. Yeah, there goes your trick. It's a good thing. Watch out for the... One job.
Hit that. Of course, Luigi's freaking skinny little freaking body's gonna pass me at the end. Nope.
Everybody playing like some doo-doo. Go, Waluigi! Go hang your tail. That's what you get.
Waluigi, how did you even get ahead?
Went off the cliff.
I don't know how I don't big old beef boss running over cars. The freaking cow truck will not move. It won't move.
Nice punch. It avoided him? Oh, there it is.
That red show is gonna come after me instead of freaking Bowser.
For real. So what's up with these backgrounds?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I gotta poop. I think I just shot myself. I've made it back. I think we're good. Okay, I'm actually in first. I didn't think I was doing that good, to be honest. Just try to squeeze. See, that's the kind of driving I need. Squeeze it in tight places. Okay, don't choke.
Looks like your mama photos.
Okay, we didn't choke. And we got past right after we crossed over the finish line. Still not in first. Baby Peach. Baby Peach is my issue.
Dang.
Good thing I got myself on that bomb.
You got Donkey Kong too.
It was almost good until I did that.
Three buttons.
Okay, so I think it was on another Mario Kart video that I was talking about. I was about turning the wrong direction. Yeah, that too. But I was talking about my capture card needing a new one. So I got a new one, but I'm not using it because I got a newer model, and the newer model doesn't work real good for my old. So I went back to my old one, and I think I still do believe that one is broken. Like my frame rate is choppy. Nothing has felt right today at all. Once again, you can't look at me in the eyes and say I'm not turning right.
You weren't.
As you turn my character left.
You weren't.
It's over. I'm done.
That man was struggle busting like crazy. Bro, once that freaking got me, when he threw that Wii remote and he said he was having fun, I was like, I'm glad he's having such a good time. Ooh, okay, well, happy 4th of July once again, you guys. That's going to wrap it up for today's episode of Skylight Reacts. I hope you all enjoyed. Ready for the next episode. You know what to do for your boy. Make sure you subscribe to the and God bless you all. Alright, party people. You know how we work. Get out there on the dance floor and show Skylight what you got.
retired from the military. They have 4 children and are staying at Romy's mother's house while they search for a new home. One day, they decide to explore a new neighborhood. Romy senses that she is being pulled towards something.
I noticed this house that had like old weeds that was very run down. I said, I want to look at that house. Lando, what do you think? He said, no, you're crazy. I don't want to have anything to do with that.
I don't see why anybody else would want a house the way it was when we first seen it. So,
for whatever reason, I was just drawn to it.
The couple talks to neighbors, hoping to find out who owns the house. They learn that it is abandoned. No one ever stays there very long. That night, Romy begins making calls to locate the owner. For some reason, she is obsessed with the prospect of buying the abandoned house.
Most people, they don't go look for the most rundown house that they can find and say, I'm going to fix this up, because that takes a lot of time and a lot of money. I had young children, and I wanted to move out of my mother's house as soon as possible.
A recurring nightmare has haunted Romy since childhood.
I was really scared that I kept having it, and that I didn't understand why I kept having it. I thought it was kind of trying to give me a message, and if I didn't understand, then I was going to keep having it.
Romy eventually tracks down the owner of the house and makes a deal.
It's done, isn't it? Don't say anything. I don't want to know. But I know. Dear Lord, I'm an accessory to murder. Multiple murders. Well done, me. Yay. Okay. Come back to...
After months of renovations, the Holguin family moves into their new home. Romy and Fernando's children are glad to finally have their own space.
guys, check the box. Make sure everything's inside.
look behind me, and she's standing behind me, and I'm thinking, oh no, what's in the bathroom? We just ran back to our room and just thought there's something weird about this place.
2 nights later.
I could sense that someone was there.
Anything is...
staring at the screen door. I ain't staying in my house no more. I ain't
good.
is empty, I'm afraid. I feel alone without you here, so every night I pray, God, I miss you. And that'll never change. I go to bed and cry myself to sleep to ease the pain. Where'd you go, Dad? And why'd you have to leave? I wish you could have seen the people reaching out to say how you helped them. And that's including me. You changed my life forever, Dad. I love you. Rest in peace.
Seasons changing like the wind. Where it starts is where it ends. Life was better with you in. Memories are everything. Seasons changing like the wind. Where it starts is where it ends. Life was better with you in. Memories are everything.
Dad, I can't believe you're gone. I can't conceive the thought of God or even moving on, but I miss you. I really hope you saw the tribute video I put together with your song. It was awesome. But fuck it, how's your mom? I know you had some catching up to do when you got home. Now you're happy. And what the hell is wrong? I never thought you died. Cry myself to sleep a lot. Life is over. I'm lonely and it's cold. I wish to God I had another day for you to call, cause I'd answer. I really miss our talks. I miss your voice and optimism when you had a thought. God is gone now. I have to carry on the vision that you had. I need to do, but God is hard, cause without you, I'm missing half my heart. I feel your presence every day. I miss you. God is not getting better. I'm trying when I write the letters. Bridget's helping me, Dad. I'm really glad I met her, cause without her, I really couldn't keep my head up. I wouldn't get my ass up out of bed at times instead of moving on. But Dad, I'm never gonna leave. I'll always need to hear your voice, and maybe that's the thing that'll keep me on pace to be the man I need to be to make you proud. I really hope you're proud of me.
Seasons changing like the wind. Where it starts is where it ends. Life was better with you in. Memories are everything. Seasons changing like the wind. Where it starts is where it ends. Life was better with you in. Memories are everything.
I know I've got to come back in me, and I'm going to make it count, because I'm worth the investment it takes to earn